Good morning, and welcome to the Infinity Fellowship. Hey, everybody, this is Rev Jeff Obafemi Carr, and I'm welcoming you to Yoga Sunday. Yoga Sunday is here. It is the fourth Sunday of every single month. We make sure that we align your body with your mind and your spirit. So get a mat, get a towel, get some water, roll out a space on the floor, get near a wall, pull a chair near you if you're new, and get prepared to put the message, the energy, the downloads that we get into your physical body. If you stumbled here today or if you found your way here on the replay, I'm welcoming you here and I'm encouraging you to not change the channel. Why? Because I know you may have forgotten it's Yoga Sunday. You said, wait a minute, I got to move on this Sunday. I love the teaching. I love the energy. The body is a part of that teaching. The body is a part of that energy. And I guarantee you, even if you've never done yoga before, if you've never done movement and meditation before, this is your opportunity to step into a whole new space. Today, we focus our energy on the energy of the throat chakra, that energy that gives you your voice. So go get your mat, go assemble your friends, go tell your folks, go send your texts out. Hit the like button if you're on Facebook. Hit subscribe if you're on YouTube. And let's prepare for an awesome Sunday service at the world's only Yoga Sunday. See you in a minute. Good morning, Infinity. Good to have you in the space today. Good to have you in the place. Good to welcome you out into the core of consciousness and the apex of authenticity. Rev Jeff here, ready for Yoga Sunday. We invite you into the space of meditation and prayer. As you know, today itself is a moving meditation. The entire service is about putting this body to work in alignment with the mind and the spirit. Particularly focusing today on the voice, on that special space that's inside you that is wanting, that is needing to be heard. So just for a few moments right now, we want you to begin to take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. Find the stillness. Find the space of release. Allowing yourself to embrace the good of the right now moment. Feeling the love, the light energy cascading down upon you. Giving thanks for this moment. Oh, just to be here breathing. As we embrace this moment here now together, wherever we are in the globe, this is the moment that we began our sacred service. And we ask that all eyes now be closed, all heads be bowed, and all hearts be open as you now tune in to the divine light within. The energy we know exists. Many of us call that energy divine source. Others call it creator. Others call it God. Others call it goddess, universe. All of these spaces come together in an interspiritual way today at the Infinity Fellowship. As we speak to that divine source in agreement one with another. All wise, all powerful, all knowing God, divine source and creator, perceived by many different names and yet known by one divine energy, we thank you for your presence with us. We thank you for your presence that never leaves us, that is always with us and within us, shining our light from within without. We thank you that we are tiny pieces of a larger universe. That we are blessed in this space today. That we are centered in this space today. That we are healed in this space today. That we are operating in your vibration continually, and that vibration is a vibration of love, of power, of light, and of goodness. And so we speak to you in this moment commonly from wherever we are. In the communal space of acknowledgement that you are the source of all that was, is, and ever shall be. And you, as a loving, living God, have empowered us to shine our light to the world. And so we thank you. We thank you for the experiences and the contrasts and the things we perceive to be obstacles, because they make us dig deeper to know ourselves more. And by knowing ourselves, we know you. And by knowing you, we exist in a framework of love. Thank you for the voices that are here today. Thank you for the energies that are coming in from all over the world today. Thanks for those who are streaming with us live, those who are in the space with us today, and those who are catching us on the replay. As time and space itself is a construct by our small human minds, we recognize that all things are working together for the good, and that we are in this place right now for a reason. So we speak that something is said today or shared or stretched out in a yoga mat or inhaled in a beautiful breath that reminds us that we are always loved and covered by you. It is with gratitude that we speak these words, and we proclaim success. We proclaim divine purpose. We proclaim healing for those tuned in. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Let us prepare for the pouring of our libations. As we welcome you into the space today, here at Infinity, we have a wonderful altar set up in the space, facing the direction of the east, representing the fire, the water, the air, the earth. We set it up for the community here. We set it up for you because this is your community too. And so in this space, we recognize and pour libations to our ancestors, those who have come before, those who have walked this divine path, those who struggled just like we struggled, but they claimed the victory in making it through. So today we recognize those giants whose shoulders we stand upon. And I invite you, wherever you are, to spend this divine moment of coming together, remembering your folks, remembering the grandmothers and the grandfathers, remembering the aunties and the uncles and the cousins and the nieces and nephews, remembering the people in the communities who looked out for you, who gave you a piece of advice, who looked you in your eye in the right time and reminded you that you were unique and special, who may not have lived a perfect life, but through their imperfect life demonstrated a direction for you that you should go in that may have been opposite. That counts too. So as you remember their names, I invite you to type their names into the box today. If someone is especially in your spirit today, go ahead and type their name aloud. You can speak their name as well when we pour the water. Because as we pour water, representing the living, representing the 2/3 of this planet that is water, the 2/3 of our body that is water. Without water, we don't live. We pour it into the earth from whence we came, that brings forth life and continues in the cycle of creation. When we pour, we're saying that there is no death, only transition. And so we pour to our ancestors today. And when we pour out the water, we use the Yoruba word, Ashe. And Ashe means, and so it is. It also means breath. It also means spirit. It is that unique power that animates all creation. Isn't it awesome that we get a chance to recognize in this moment those who have gone before? And so we say, cool water, freshen our spirits, freshen and consecrate this house, freshen our collective ancestors. We give praise to Almighty Mother, Father God, divine source, and all creation. Grant to us peace and prosperity. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. We pour a special libation today to the spirit of our sister, Maddie Lou Carr Ward. Ashe. We had the privilege of being a part of her homegoing on this past Friday. We continue to send love to the Carr family, to the Ward family, to the entire clan that was there, starting out as one of 11 children, 6 girls, 5 boys, she used to always say. And now there are 4 of the 11 left. We send love to the family there, to the energies of Brother Jelani Day, Ashe, a young college, our graduate student who had been missing, whose remains were found recently. And I think he went to Alabama A&M University, I think, right down the road. But we know that we're sending love to the Day family, and we're speaking that there will be divine resolution in the hereafter for him and in the present for those of us who are here who will seek justice and knowing that all things will work together in the good. Ashe. We pour energies to one of our sisters in the world, Nashvilleian, but internationally known poet, writer, college professor, brilliant intellect, wonderful spirit, award-winning writer, award-winning humanitarian, who transitioned Thursday night, Sister Camila Aisha Moon. Ashe. So for those of you who know the Moon family in Nashville, their affiliations with Tennessee State and Fisk and jazz music and creativity, just a phenomenal family. We send love in the transition of our sister into life after life and give thanks that she lived a life of artistic excellence that will be remembered for generations to come. Ashe. We pour to the energies of the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, to the heavens above, to the ground below, and to the space of the heart which unites it all at the intersection of love and power. We say together around the world, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe-o. And so it is. It is done. All right, y'all. It's good morning. That means it's time for us to generate some gratitude in this space. What's happening? We have opened the divine space. We have opened the portal into the space today. We see you gathering. We know you're gathering. This is the moment I get to say hello to y'all. So look, pull out your device. This is a chance you get a chance to say hello. We're going to generate the gratitude now that we're here together and we're getting prepped. In a few minutes, you won't be able to touch that phone or that computer because we're going to be on these mats together. That's right. This means you, wherever you are. But for right now, we're going to talk to each other. I see the chat coming through. I see the names coming through in the space today. I see the ancestors coming through. I'm feeling the energy. Y'all know I'm feeling supercharged. So we got Sister Kanitha in the house today. I'm grateful for you. Give it up, give it up, give it up. I got Brother Shabazz in the house. I'm grateful for you. That's what I'm grateful for. What are you grateful for? So I want you to use your thumbs. We're going to generate some gratitude today. Our practice will not be long, but it will be strong in embracing your voice and amplifying who you are. Right now, let us know one thing that you're grateful for. Let us know where you're giving us a broadcast from, where you're broadcasting in from, and give us one thing that you are grateful for so that we can say good morning to you. This is the chance. You know, every Sunday we talk to each other on some level, and we talk in the chat box. But, you know, on Yoga Sunday, we can't do that because we're supposed to be working. That's why I know if I'm calling Downward Facing Dog, and I come out of Downward Facing Dog, and I catch the screen, and I see somebody say, oh, that was tough. I'm like, you weren't in Downward Facing Dog. That would be impossible on a keyboard. That's just tough. All right, so now, talk to us now. Good morning to you. We're going to sing a little bit of the song. Y'all know how it goes. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Dot, 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 dot. And I want y'all to actually sing. Because guess what? I'm going to sing a little bit today. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to sing in a few minutes. So, y'all know the song? Joshua, turn up the little background mics a little bit so we can hear everybody singing in the space. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say, a da 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 da, ba da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Yeah. The throat chakra, do a little teaching here, is enhanced not just by yoga and not just by chanting, but by singing. Did you know that that vibratory space of your voice is enhanced by humming and singing? So we're singing good morning. Let me see who I got in the house today. Oh, we got Heather in the house. Heather Rose is in the house. Heather Rosary Roberts, grateful to find this ministry. Grateful to have you in the space, Sister Heather, today. We got Sister Lakeisha is in the house. Good morning, family from Nashville, Tennessee. Brother Clyde is in the house. Good morning from Palm Bay, Florida. Rihanna is in the house today. Grateful for perseverance and encouragement. God has really kept me positive and turned negative into positive. Rihanna's always a winner. Y'all know y'all in trouble if I'm dancing this early. We're going to get some things going in. Sister Winnie is in the house. Good to see you, Winnie. Winnie Nobles is in the house from Rwanda. Peace and freedom that I found in beautiful Kigali, Rwanda. I can't wait for us to get over there in Rwanda, sister. We can't wait to get together in the space. Clyde is in the house, grateful for my wife and son. We're grateful too. Jody is in the house from Chattanooga, Chat Vegas. Grateful to see another day in my right mind, body, and spirit. Hashtag Coyote in there. Brother, in there. All of the love sending to Chattanooga. We're in the space today. RJ from the Ville. Come on now, RJ. That's RJ. Is that my RJ? Our RJ, right? Artist from the Ville, thankful for this new season, the love that surrounds me and family, and the unbridled potential of life. What's up, Shabazz? No, that's not from me. That's from RJ. Shabazz. Y'all don't know Shabazz got a following up in. Everybody in Finna got some kind of following somewhere. We got some stars up in here. So, you know, we're grateful when Brother Shabazz falls through. Justin coming in from Houston, Texas. Grateful for an open throat chakra. We're going to be getting that energy into the space today, Justin. Grateful for loving relationships. Come on through, Lakeisha. I hope to see y'all a little bit later on today. I'll tell you about that later. Sister Angie is grateful for employment. And a paycheck. Don't get me going up in here, man. Yoga Sunday, we turn that thing into Pentecost Sunday. We get. Be grateful for it. We're in that. It's RJ. It is the RJ. Y'all, when y'all see RJ in there, he's going by Egghead Artists in there. When everybody says, hey, how do we come together in Infinity? We come together because of the creativity of brothers like RJ, specifically RJ. He designed our logo for Infinity Fellowship. Incredible talent, y'all. Brilliant brother. Wonderful energy that we're grateful for. All right, I think we got everybody. Let's roll up a little bit. Joshua, I want to see if I missed anybody at the top coming in. I got Leanne right there. Sunny greetings. I never want to forget Leanne because she's coming in from Belgium. Grateful for this wonderful Yoga Sunday. We got a global space today happening. Let's take it on up a little farther and see if I miss it. Sister Akua coming in from Atlanta. Grateful for good health. And I think we got Jody in the house. Identity, right? Aunt Martha calling out the ancestors' names in here. Okay, y'all. We're in this space today. So as we're welcoming you into this space, especially if you're brand new, I hope you feel the energy of gratitude that is coming through in the broadcast today. This is the energy of infinity. And while we are unable to meet in person yet, we're meeting in small groups now. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're pleased to let you know that you are part of the Infinity Fellowship, and we're excited that you joined us today. If you're brand new, we want to welcome you in a minute, but we know brand new folks say, what is this fellowship? What do they come together around? It's our statement of infinitude, and our statement of infinitude is the core agreements that bring us together. We have 4 spiritual practices that we encourage you to undertake at the Infinity Fellowship. We call it SNAP. Can y'all remember that? That's the visual energy that's in there, right? And when we talk about SNAP and that energy, the S is for spirituality, because spirituality is when you represent the God of your acceptance and understanding. We don't define for you what to call that God, that energy, but we do help you find that path that will produce fruit in your life. That's spirituality. The N is for nurturing, nurturing of ourselves and others, mind, body, and spirit. Today's the body part, because we're going to be healthy, right? You have spirituality, you have nurturing. The third key principle that you have is action, because you have to do something in the world. You just can't absorb it all. You actually have to take action, and we at Infinity practice taking action on our dreams and our divine purpose. If you do those 3, spirituality, nurturing, and action, you should see P for the proof. Proof that your spiritual practice is manifesting fruit in your life. Healthy relationships, walking in divine purpose. And most important, having a community, because it's tough to do it by yourself, isn't it? You don't have to do that anymore. That's what Infinity is about. These are the core principles that bring us together. And so in this moment, we recite together our statement of infinitude. These are the core agreements that bring us together as a spiritual community. I invite you to recite them with us at home. They are on the screen. We agree that we are beings of pure, eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it, because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all, regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we share in common. It is the application of ancient wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community. Let it be so according to the many ancient terms of affirmation. You see them on the screen. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Awesome. As we come into this space, I invite our first-time visitors, if you're here, take this last opportunity to use your thumbs and let us know this is your first time. After this, you're going to put the phone down. We're going to get into the spiritual practice and the yoga practice itself, and then we'll come back into the space so that we can do our offering, because we want to make sure that we give back in the space that we receive so much good things from. I want to say that if this is your first time at Infinity, and especially if this is your first time at Yoga Sunday, so I'm going to extend that invitation. You may come to Infinity every Sunday, but you said, this is the first time I'm going to do the yoga. So type First Time Yoga Sunday. Let us know so that we can send you muscle arms and power hands and all that wonderful stuff so that you can know that we are absolutely excited that you're here. So we want to welcome you and let you know that Infinity is a space for all folks. It's a space for those who consider themselves more spiritual than religious and yet don't have a community. You got one now. Welcome home. We see you for who you truly are. You're not just a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience today. It's the other way around. You're a spirit who is navigating this human experience, just like the rest of us. And so we like to welcome you in this space in a unique way. And so extend your hands to each other as I extend my hands to you at home on the screen. Falami is here with her first time at Yoga Sunday, y'all. How about that? Am I on? Am I on, Joshua? Am I up on 2? Yeah, and I'm coming through clear, right? Okay, good. I'm gonna make sure it's too good. All right, good. We got Linda from Mesa, first time at Yoga Sunday. Linda, good to have you in the house today. Good to have you, Falami from Charlotte, in the house today. We're grateful for your first time here at Yoga Sunday. You get to receive this energy. Everybody at home, if you're practicing with a partner, if you're practicing with your kids, if you got us up on YouTube on the big screen, wherever it is, and even if you decided not to practice today, but you wanted to absorb the energy from your chair, that's important too. Because there are breathing techniques that we're going to do that are going to help you even if you have limited range of motion. Absorb it today. Welcome. Take a deep breath. Exhale to release. Another deep breath in. Exhale and let it go. If it's your first time, just receive it. If it's not, say it to somebody or say it back. Repeat after me. I see you. But you don't hear me though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You're a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me, where I can let you know that you are not alone. I'm with you, and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You are so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to breathe, to stretch your body, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same thing. So we're going to help each other out. All right? I know the real you. And I see you shining today. I feel you shining today. So welcome home. Welcome to infinity. Asheo. All right. Get it ready, y'all. Come on. Get it ready. Roll your mat out. Get it ready. Roll your mat out. Stretch your body out. Get it ready. Get it ready. Get it ready. Get ready. Ah, yeah. First time. We got Clyde in the house with us doing first time Yoga Sunday. Yeah. 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 All right. We're in this space now where we're ready to go. Josh is going to be keeping an eye on my audio, making sure I'm good up on channel 2 and I'm in my yellows. And I think I got my receiver on my side so that I don't knock it off when I'm doing Yoga Sunday. I think, am I on, Joshua? Oh. Well, then in that case, yeah, take me down a notch. You sure? Oh, I get random bursts. All right, I'll try to keep it here, keep my voice stable so I don't get too excited. My throat chakra is already warmed up. I've been doing the practice to make sure the practice is legit. But yeah, so we've got spaces in here. We've got spaces who are where we need to be. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and find your space on the floor. Prop those phones up so that you can see the practice and be a part of it. We're going to move through the physical space now. And I congratulate you today, especially if your first time Yoga Sunday, it may be your first time doing yoga. Guess what? Yoga, yoke, stillness, that's what it is. Sitting on the ground, crossing your legs, sitting in that chair, finding a space of stillness, the lotus position. That's yoga. When you explore the ancient texts, the Vedas, the Upanishads, when you look into the spaces where yoga originated from, all of the extra athletic stuff is what we've added on to it. But today I want you to find the stillness in the space. So find a space where you can sit. We will absorb today's meditation, which is a part of the moving message, something that you contemplate while you're moving through the body. After the morning meditation, we will move through the yoga practice. We're going to speak some affirmations for you when we get to the end of the practice. So your body will be open now to a space to receive the affirmations for today. And then we'll participate in our giving. You'll have an opportunity to pick your phone back up and give electronically. Worry about that in a minute. We got that covered. Some of you give during the week, and we appreciate that as well. Some of you start Sunday off with giving, and that's a great thing. We'll have an opportunity for that in a little bit. Recognize that yoga is not about pain, so I don't want you feeling as if you got to pop, lock, and drop it, and then this afternoon you're saying, Reverend Jeff broke my neck. No, he didn't. Reverend Jeff told you not to go too far, and he told you to breathe. And we don't want you to decide to try to break your own neck. Listen to your body. Feel the energy in your own space. And if you're a first timer, enjoy it. If you're an advanced yogi, you can always take it a little bit further. You can go deeper into the pose. You can widen your stance if we're in a warrior position. You know what to do. Do what your body tells you to do. Let's do it all together. All right, let's find a seat. It's a space where we're going to start sitting comfortably. We're going to focus our energy and take a deep breath in. Exhale, let that bad boy go. Take another deep breath. Exhale, let that good girl go. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and allow it to go out. For today's meditation, we'll bring it up on the screen. It comes from our sister, Camila Aisha Moon Ashe, who was transitioned unexpectedly this past week. Wonderful young woman who I had the privilege of knowing, working with on the early poetry and spoken word scene of the 90s in Nashville. She wrote an incredible poem called Irony. That's today's meditation. Irony. It would be now when you feel want is no longer your enemy, that your body and soul would kneel. Oh, it would be now when you feel you've culled joy, seized a new zeal, that death grabs you, fingers icy. It would be now when you feel want is no longer your enemy. Want is no longer your enemy. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. You can catch the screenshot of that later and bring that up and meditate on the irony. Coming to the end of this physical existence and recognizing that you put a lot of energy on want, but it's not your enemy. Those things you desire, that space of lifting your voice, that desire, that want you have, that's very real. And that desire you have to exercise your voice, it is not just profoundly human, but it is profoundly divine, because you have a unique voice that no one else has. So I welcome you into that vocal space today. We welcome you into the space of that throat chakra. We talk about chakra. What is the word? The word means wheel. It is an energy center that is in your body. And Joshua, I think we have a graphic I can pull up under me that you'll see that defines what chakra means. But I want to go to the throat chakra and what it is, so we can put that up on your screen for later. The throat chakra is called Vishuddha. Everybody say that. Vishuddha. Vishuddha. Right? It's Sanskrit. Sanskrit, an ancient language, and of course, Shuddhi. This space of Shuddhi, which means pure, right? Shuddhi as pure, V, right? V especially. So when we say it together, Vishuddha is specially pure. This space of being especially pure, divine speech, Medunefer, divine writing, Medunecher. This ancient concept of what comes out of your mouth is divine. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, right? Come on, let's make these connections here. Everything that comes forth from your mouth is something divine, because you are the living physical representation of the God force that is inside you. Take a deep breath there. Exhale, let it go. Repeat this affirmation. I am the voice of God. I may be the only God my friends and family hear. So I gotta say it good. Deep inhale, let it go. You gotta say it good. Because see, when I say I am the voice of God, right? You can have that Western space, that Western judgmental space. And you can come up like people come up to you. God told me to tell you, and they give you the finger in the face. And what comes after that is usually something profoundly negative and ugly. That's not God told me to tell you. That's me trying to enforce my particular opinion of how you should be living on you. Because if God tells you to tell me something, then God is going to tell you to tell me something good. Something that is awesome. God is going to pour into me through you. So you are the living tool and the living voice right now in this space of God. Take a deep breath in. Sit a little taller in your seats. Exhale. Let it all go. Good. Take another deep breath in. Exhale to release. Let it go. Good. Coming into this space now. I've got black on black, so I don't know which can. I think I'll go to this one, Josh. I think, am I on this one now? Okay, good. So I'm here. Let me try this one here. See how I look over here. Good, good, good. So I can see some people here too. When you come into this space now, however you're sitting, do not judge how you're sitting. You can sit cross-legged. You can sit up on a block or a pillow, or if you hadn't made your way to that, a stool or a chair. Find that comfortable position. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Roll them back toward the back of the room. Drop them toward the floor. Releasing the flesh on the back of your shoulder blades toward the floor. Opening the chest. And beginning to breathe. A little deeper each time. Relaxing, and now placing the palms of your hands together at mid-chest. The hand position, Anjali, the heart position, the position of prayer. Placing those fingertips together and placing those knuckles together in the joints where they work, and placing those palms together and those thumbs together and really pressing those palms together, lightly touching the thumb in the middle of the chest. Spend just a few breaths there, connecting that energy, making it active. Good. And as we fade the music down, we want you to close your eyes and to set your intention for today within. What is it that you'd like to receive from today's movement practice? And as you state your intent for today, whatever it may be to make it through. It may be to discover something new about your body, to get stronger in a pose. Who knows? That's up to you. Ask yourself the question, what am I willing to give to this practice today? Are you willing to give your energy, your focus, your attention? Are you willing to stick through it? Are you willing to be a yes? One collective deep breath in. Exhale and release. Drop your hands to your thighs or your knees, wherever they may be. Sit a little taller still. Awesome. And as you sat there, I want you to put your hands together so that you make two V's, cross them over each other, almost like you're going to fly away like a bird. And now I want you to choke yourself. Put your hands around your throat. Don't choke. Don't squeeze. I'm just playing. But pretend like you're trying to choke yourself. Feel those hands so that the V's are connected in this space right below the middle of your throat where the collarbone connects. There's a space there that you used to see on the emergency movies when somebody couldn't breathe. They would stop and put a slit there and put a ballpoint pen in there and save somebody's life by breathing. Do not try that stuff on your own. But if you feel that little space there, that little hole right there, that's the throat chakra. That's that energy of Vishuddha. It's the space of the voice, and it actually vibrates when you get your vocal cords going. So we're going to test that vibration. Hands back at V, gently around that space, relaxing the fingers on the collarbones. Good. Take a deep breath. Inhale and release. Exhale and release, rather. Good. Now the sound that we're going to make, the mantra that vibrates the throat chakra energy, is hum, H-A-M. I always remember it by saying ham in the throat. But I don't eat pork, but, I don't eat pork, but, for those who do, but it ain't ham. So don't be in there chanting ham. Rev told me to have some ham today. No, I just wanted you to remember. Do you remember? Singing, chanting the mantra vibrates this throat chakra. This is yoga, y'all, the beginnings of it. And it will sound like this. However long you can hold it. All right, ready? Inhale. Exhale. Y'all feel it vibrating your hand with your hands? You feel it vibrating? Feel it vibrating right in that space right there? Kind of Freaky Friday kind of stuff, ain't it? That's good. That means that your vibratory space is here. That's why singing, if you're humming and you're singing, it opens your throat chakra. right? That ancient energy of people moaning and singing. When you get some time later on in the practice feeling that energy in your vocal cords and recognize that that is amplifying your ability not just to speak, but psychologically and spiritually, your ability to speak your true voice into the world. So let's go 3 times on hum. Inhale. Inhale and an exhale. Eyes coming open if they were closed. Good. Rest your palms, rest your hands, and let's just begin to take some deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your nose. Let's roll our heads gently to one side in a circle. Warming up that neck and throat area. Good. Opposite. Bring it on up, Joshua. Resting at center. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that right ear to that right shoulder. Again, yoga's not pain, so go as far as you're able to. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, bring your head back up. Inhale here. Exhale, drop that left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, bring that head back up to the top. Inhale. Exhale that energy to the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back top. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bring it to the top. If you're able, take that right hand, come over the arc of the top of your head, place it on the left side of the body, fingertips touching near the ears. Inhale. Exhale, assist in that stretch a little bit. Drop that right ear. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand, bring the head to the top. Switch hands. Left arm over the top to the right ear. Inhale. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up top. Good more. One more revolution like this on your own, moving as fast as your breath allows you to. On the inhale, preparing on the exhale, the stretch. Continue to breathe like this. With each exhale, taking a little bit deeper, being cautious though. This is your neck, so you don't want an injury here. But the breath will allow you to expand that muscle, to warm that space up in the throat and the neck. Do so and then come back to center. Resting back at center, we're going to do cat-cow. Now, normally we do cat-cow on all fours, right? We take an inhale, arch ourselves back, our shoulders back toward the room, drop the crown of our heads toward the back of the room, reach up, expand that neck, lift that navel up. Good. That's an inhale. And on an exhale, we're going to round that back, bring those shoulders forward, drop that knee, drop that chin toward the chest rather. Lift that belly button in and up toward the spine. That's the exhale. Inhale. Span the chest, bring the shoulder blades together. Good. Arch that back. You're looking for more of an S now. Dropping the crown of the head toward the back of the room. Good. And then on an exhale, bring it forward. You're making more of a C now with the spine. Lifting that navel in and up toward the spine. Good. On your own, inhale. And then on a complete exhale, finding the position in cat. Continue to breathe like this on your own, moving as slowly or as quickly as your breath allows you to. So that on the expansion of the inhale, you're breathing, you're completely full when you reach that position. On the contraction on the exhale, you're breathing out until you finally reach that space of being fully empty. 2 more rounds on your own. Continue to breathe like this. Looking good, doing well. Warming that energy up of that cat-cow, we're coming back to it. Once we warm our bodies up, we've got 3-4 poses that we're going to sit in and hold, and it's going to be beautiful. Coming back to a neutral position after you finish that breath, let's come to all fours. Checking in on all fours, preparing to warm this body up. Looking down at your hands and making sure that your fingers are spread apart and that you're digging in wherever you need to dig in. Dig in your knuckles. Press your knuckles into the mat. Press the palms into the mat. Really spread those fingers. And then check your wrists. Make sure that they are directly under your shoulders. They're not forward. They're directly under your shoulders. Check your knees to make sure that they're directly under your hips. Good. You're square in a tabletop position. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it awesome? Good. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale and release it. Another deep breath in here. Exhale to release. Deep breath in here. Lift those feet off the mat. Exhale. Plant those toes. Plant them on the balls of your feet. There we go. So we can start to dig in there and get some stability. Take an inhale. Lift those knees. Lift those feet rather off the mat. Exhale. Drop them back on. Flexing, not pointing. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Blow it all back. Drop your head toward the mat. Press back with your palms. Raising your knees off the mat. Pressing back into downward facing dog. Good. Dropping your head towards your knees. Taking a look at where we are on that. Good. And we want to make sure that your downward facing dog is good and that it's stable. So let's practice getting it right. Let's take an inhale and an exhale. Continue to breathe like this. Raise up on your tippy toes so that we can get that pyramid. We can lift your hips up to the sky. Good. Bend your knees. Good. Now arch your back. Send your butt up toward the sky a little bit. Good. Now, what that's doing is it's straightening your back out, because what we're going to do now is we're going to straighten our legs. So bring your knees back, keeping that arch. Good. Now lower yourself down on your heels toward the floor. Some of you, your heels will meet the floor. Some of you, they won't. And that's fine. Dropping that chest further towards your knees. If you're saying, how is it that I'm not being able to hold it because down dog is a rest position, it's probably because you're leaning forward. You can take a look up if you're at home. You're leaning forward trying to do a push-up. That is going to put stress on the front parts of your body, on your arms especially. Drop that back. Push back with your hands till you find that space and hold it there. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Look between your hands. Step, walk, or jump forward. Good. Inhale, come halfway up. Place your hands on your knees or your shins or your thighs. Take a deep breath. Look just beyond the front of your mat. Exhale, release it into a forward fold. And just hang out in the forward fold if you need to. If you've got a block, you can place the block on the floor. Hold the forward fold there. If you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees for the forward fold. Release the tension in your neck, allow your head to hang, and just warm your body up there. You might raise your heels up alternately. You might swing a little bit from side to side gently, just to warm up the spine, the lower back. Awesome. For those who need a deeper stretch, you might actually stand on your block. Take it deeper. Advanced yogis, you know how you do it. All right, wherever you are, find a position of stillness. Plant those feet into the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Make that back flat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up and reach to the sky. Extended mountain pose. Hands together at prayer. Exhale, release to the chest. We're going to go 3 ohms here, okay? Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands to the side. Now let's check in with our bodies here. Make sure that our feet are true north, right? 12 o'clock, not 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, not inward at each other, but directly true north. You can bring your toes together if you like, or your feet shoulder distance apart. Lift up those toes, raise those toes. You raise those toes up so that you can dig the 4 corners of your feet into the mat. Grind them in really solid. This is the beginning of Tadasana, the mountain pose. The mountain is grounded. The tree is grounded. So we're going to grind up into that space right there so that we're seeing our feet going through the mat, through the floor, into the earth, and we are grounding ourselves. Now spread those toes and then lay them down on the mat too. Good. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good. Lift that chest. Put that hook at the top of your head and lift that spine up, but keep yourself grounded. Yes, we've got that elongation in the spine now. Now we're standing at perfect posture. And we're in a space now where we can do this together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and let it go. Mountain pose. When we reach to the sky, we're going to extend the mountain pose. We're going to salute the sun in the 4 directions. Ready? Inhale, reach toward the sky. Exhale, begin to forward fold with just the lower spine first, all the way down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back to a plank or push-up position. Step back or jump back or shoot back. Lower it down, come forward 2 inches. Point those toes to the back of the room. Good. That's upward facing dog. Take a few breaths in upward facing dog so that you can have it. Josh, will give me this side angle so I can show you the options for upward facing dog. If you're at home, upward facing dog, and your thighs are coming off the floor, and you're pointing those toes toward the back of the room, not pointing them in each other, but pointing them parallel with your legs, directly pointing toward the back of the room. That's great. If not, you're resting on your thighs, and that is cool too. If you're not pressing all the way up and releasing that crown toward the back of the room, you are in the Sphinx position with it. You're resting on your elbows. That is yoga too. All of it is the same. Do what your body tells you to do. From upward facing dog and an inhale. Now tuck those toes. Press back into, remember, downward facing dog. Good. 3 deep breaths here. Last big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Bend those knees. Step, float, or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, give me a low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. You can put some push-ups in between if you like. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Step, jump, or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Last time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. 3 good breaths. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose. If you need the extra breath, blow it out through your mouth. Last big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Look between your legs. Step, float, or joint forward. Now come halfway up into chair position. Good. Gently let it back. Make sure you're not leaning forward because you're going to fall. We don't want you to fall. Make sure you're not leaning too far back, but sit as if you're sitting in a chair. Bringing the feet together. Remember the principles of driving your 4 corners of your feet into the mat. You're doing great. Yes. So from the chair, we're going to do a vinyasa. Vinyasa means flow, which is simply going to be the chaturanga, which is going to be upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Ready? Good. Inhale. Send those thumbs to the back of the room. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Exhale, blow it all out. Step just your right foot forward. Good. Now we're going to rest in this space so we can check for our warrior 1 on the right side. So bring your knee directly over your ankle, pointing your right foot true north, 12 o'clock, just like we did in Tadasana, the first pose. Check your back leg, your back foot. Your legs should be about hips distance apart. And your back foot should be at a 45-degree angle. Not pointing forward, not pointing to the side. Split the difference in the middle. Straighten that left leg. Really engage that quad. Lift those kneecaps up towards your hip. Good. Placing those hands on your hips to make sure that they're square, that your shoulders are rolled back and down, reaching up now to the sky. Deep breaths in Warrior One. Now, wherever you are in Warrior One, give me this one, Josh. Some of you in Warrior One, your stance is going to be shortened, as long as your knee is on top of your ankle. In order to achieve that for taller people, you might have to have a broader stance. Do what your body tells you to do. Short stance, broaden stance. Short stance, if you don't have the flexibility to drop at a 90-degree angle. Longer stance, you'll see more of a 90-degree angle there. Do what's comfortable for your body. All right, great job. Thank y'all. Y'all are getting the benefit of the pose because yoga, as Iyengar says, begins the moment you want to get out of the pose. So y'all been posing, y'all been doing yoga like crazy. Everybody is. Let's move it. Inhale, send those thumbs to the back of the room. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, Warrior One on the left side. Take a big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Step forward with the left foot. Inhale up. We'll go the same route so we can give your body balance. Give you the same opportunity to get this body in order. Left knee over that left ankle. You got it? Same thing with the stances. Give me that one, Joshua. Same things with the stances here. Keep stepping over here. Hey, great. There I am. Whoa. No, give me the yeah, there we go. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not seeing myself. So again, shorten stance, same benefit. Lengthen stance, same benefit. Listen to what your body's saying. What I want you to do is find the stability. Lift your navel up and in towards your spine. Engage your core. Rest those hands. Once you feel square and secure, lift them toward the sky. Warrior One on the left side. Isn't it beautiful? Deep breath in. Send those thumbs toward the back of the room. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move it all together. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Step forward, Warrior One right side, y'all. Inhale up. Exhale, take it to the floor, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, Warrior One, left side. Inhale up. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Step forward, Warrior One on the right side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior One left side, bring it up. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, pause. 3 breaths here. At any point, if you need to drop to your knees, you can drop to your knees. If you need to embrace child's pose, you can embrace child's pose. As a matter of fact, let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the mat. Send your knees to the outer edges of the mat itself. Lift those feet up like we did before. Point those feet toward the back of the room. Now bring the big toes together. Lay them on the mat. Reach forward with your hands, spread your fingertips, and then drop those hips toward the back of the heels. Child's pose. Child's play. Child's pose. You can also bring a block. If you need a block, get a block or a pillow. Put a pillow under your chest. Put a pillow under your head. If you're a first timer, you can rest your head, anything right here. It's all right there. It's a position of rest, but it's also a position of strength. Take yourself some deep breaths in child's pose. Continue to breathe like this. We see a great view here of that child's pose position with the variation that fits your own body. As you are in child's pose, we want you to start feeling that energy that is radiating from your throat space. Take a deep breath in and release hum. Hum. Feel the ball of light coming in. Deep breath in. Release hum. Hum. One more deep breath in. Release hum. Good. Now come up to all fours. Again, as you're coming up to all fours, I'm going to get in position here so Josh can hit me from the side. We're going to do cat-cows now. And if you're with a group of people, you might want to put your mask on because we're going to do lion's breath. So as we come into lion's breath, y'all can rest it and watch this. Lion's breath is an exhale. And what we're going to do on the exhale is you're going to give us that hot breath that you don't like people having. You're going to give that hot breath to yourself. So prepare to give yourself some hot breath. So on a cat-cow, let me demonstrate the cat-cow. So our cat-cow, all fours, right, squared up. And for those of you who's using blocks, use blocks. Same thing we did when we were sitting. Inhale up. Oh, drop that navel toward the floor. Send those shoulders back. Look up toward the sky. Exhale, round that back out. Drop that crown toward the floor. Lift that navel toward that spine. Inhale into that cow position. Exhale, that cat position. All right, now, here's what we're going to do, though. We got this on the monitor. Where am I? Oh, yeah, right here. Now, when we inhale, we're going to inhale through the nose. When we exhale, we're going to do lion's breath. Lion's breath is you try to fog the mirror. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, fog the mirror. Yeah. Woo. Some of y'all hit me here. There it is. Now, we're going to add this exercise because not only does it strengthen the throat chakra, it also strengthens and it helps tone. When we do cat-cow with the lion's breath, it helps tone this underside of the chin here. Helps you keep in a space there. So on the exhale, you're going to try to make the tip of your tongue touch your chest when you drop your chin to your chest. I know. I heard it here. What you talking about, Rev? Inhale, watch me. Exhale. I know it looks crazy, which is why you're glad you're not here, because then people be looking at you like, what's wrong with them? You don't have to worry about it at home now, do you? Inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Stick that tongue out of your mouth when you blow it out. I know, man. But see, I don't mind looking silly for y'all because I love you. Because I don't care. I'm ready to do it. All right. Cat-cow position. Flat back, square. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. I know you're going to feel a little lightheaded. Keep going. Keep going. Go through 3 rounds on your own, at your own pace. Cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale with the lion's breath. Good. I'm feeling you. I hear you all at home. Remember, inhaling to the highest point of the position, exhaling with the lion's breath. You really would roar. We're going to roar one day when we do Yoga Sunday outside. We have everybody in place to get that going. On the last breath, come back to neutral. Good, y'all. We're almost there. Good. Once we find neutral, come on up on just your knees. Place your hands at your waist. We're going to go into the camel position. As we get ready to go into the camel position, right here, we're going to make sure that we have our hands squarely on our hips. For those of you who are practicing camel for the first time, you want to go gently into camel. This may be enough. So roll your shoulders back and down. Bring your elbows together. The inner elbows, bring them together. Good. Press that pelvis forward as you release the top of your head toward the back of the room and expand the chest. Good. That is camel position. It's that simple. If you want to go deeper into camel position, you can drop those hands toward the floor, toward a book or a block on either side of the ankles. That's a deeper space. If you have it in your practice, you could extend down to your ankles. Continuing into that space for camel. Find the camel position that best fits you, and now go into it. We're going to hold camel for 3 to 5 breaths. Lifting the chin toward the ceiling so that the crown of your head can drop toward the back of the room. Find it and hold it. Three to 5 good breaths. Your body's starting to feel that warmth now. These restorative positions like this allow your joints to be lubricated. We're opening our heart. We're warming our throat chakra, providing that purification moment. Deep inhale. Exhale a little deeper into the pose if you can. Awesome. Hold that there. Bring an inhale, and on an exhale, come out. Good. Placing your hands on either side, either jump through or bring your knees through, or just come to sitting. From a sitting position, we're going to do supported fish. So supported fish, I'm going to talk you through the steps because supported fish is important. And it's something that we want to do carefully to make sure we preserve your spine. So we're going to extend our legs toward the front of the room. And our toes are going to point toward the ceiling. We're eventually going to flex those toes as we point our feet forward like that, right? So we're going to go ahead and loosen that, and we're going to lower ourselves down on our elbow. You're going to get a block, or you're going to get a pillow. Grab one if you need to scatter somewhere and get one, because we're going to place it in this space just below our shoulder blades. We're going to find a sweet spot. We're going to lower ourselves down. If you don't have a pillow, this is fine for fish. Elbows tucked in toward the body, chest lifted, crown of your head pointed toward the floor. That's enough. For a full expression, take that block on the flat side or on the narrow side, whichever side supports you. I tend to like to start in the flat side to find the space where it fits just between my shoulder blades. Then I can drop my head almost to the floor. If you don't drop your head to the floor, that's great too. You can put a block back there. Find that space for supported fish. Get into it. And now it's your turn. Let's find it. Extending the legs all the way forward. Lying flat on the floor. Raising up that chest. Lifting that lower back in an arc. Resting on that block or that pillow. Even if you don't have a block or a pillow, this is enough. For those newbies, or if your body is not giving you that space, look at me. This is enough. Bending the knees if you need to slightly. That is enough. Dropping the head toward the crown, toward the floor, that is enough. Releasing it gently, and that's enough. That's enough. Find the supported fish. We're going to take 3 to 5 good deep breaths in supported fish. Concentrating that glowing light of energy in that throat space. Y'all are doing an awesome job. I can feel this global vibration around the world. You're doing it. You showed up today. You're being a yes in this moment. Good. Continue in this space. Supported fish. Awesome. From that supported fish position, raise yourself up gently on your elbows. Remove the block. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up to seating. And now we're just going to go into a light floor bow. All right, we're going to relax. If you need, if you like, place your hands underneath the bottom of your quads there, your hamstrings, and we're just going to lift those legs. Lean back and lift those legs. Lift that navel toward your spine to engage the abs. That right there is floor bow. If you want to go a little further, you can release the hands. If you want to go a little further, you can point and flex those toes toward the ceiling and find that space of balance. You can also support yourself there. Same kind of V we had almost with the downward facing dog. We're creating that. Good. Also giving you a little bit of abs too. All right. Inhale, release toward the floor. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, release. Now let's let it rock back and forth. Gently. 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 Gently rocking back and forth. Good. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Normally, I would take you into a plow or a shoulder stand. But I know we got a lot of new folks here today, Shabazz. So what I want you to do is I want you to find a wall. All right? Give me this one, Joshua. I'm going to demonstrate this. I'm going to give you 3 steps. Now, in this space, I'm going to give you a choice. So your choice right now is called Yogi's Choice. You can rock yourself into a shoulder stand. Shabazz, you want to rock into a shoulder stand with me? We're going to rock into a shoulder stand. If you're yoga's choice, rock into a shoulder stand. For those of you who know who shoulder stands, do it. All right, we're going to do that. You see what Brother Shabazz is doing? He's finding his space for a shoulder span. Okay, come on out of it, Brother Shabazz. For those of you who are at home, though, I want you to be in a restorative space. So I'm going to give you a choice. Shoulder stand, the plow position, or legs up against the wall. Legs up against the wall. We got wall space here. I'm going to tell you to go to a wall. You're going to put your toes against the wall, and you're going to pull yourself to the wall. You're going to then go to the fetal position and extend your legs. Place your butt on the wall, and then you're going to turn and raise your legs to the wall. What did you say, Rev? I'm going to show you. Sister Kanitha, I'm going to be right over here. Remember what I said. I think y'all can still see me. Cheat yourself toward the wall. Turn into the fetal position. Extend your feet. Place your butt against the wall. Extend your legs. Once that butt is on the wall, simply turn to the left or the right. Legs up against the wall. Hands out. Y'all got it? I got it good. All right. So if you're at home, go to your wall. Get close to it. I'm going to talk you through what Sister Kanitha is going to do. Legs against the wall. Come on. Yeah, either way. Face the wall. Good. Turn it one way or the other in the fetal position. Extend those legs. Let's see. Turn to your side. Turn on your side. There you go. There you go. Legs up the wall. Y'all see that? Good. Brother Shabazz is going to go into our plow shoulder stand position, or the plow. He's going to do both. All right. So restoratively, Brother Shabazz is going into his plow. His plow is going to be his plow. It's not your plow. I'm going to do my shoulder stand. It may not be yours. So let's go to it. If you don't have a wall, put your legs up. Spread your arms. Hold it just like that. It's important when you get into this position, do not look from left to right. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Keep your chin tucked so that you don't turn your head from right to left. You want your spine to stay in alignment. You're doing great, y'all. We're almost there. Three more breaths. Good. Exhale to release, to come down out of plow, to come down out of shoulder stand, to come down against the wall. Just turn to the right and swivel. There you go. And roll out of it back. Great job, Sister Kanitha. Great job, Brother Shabazz. Great job at home, everybody. Y'all are rocking. Now I want you to lie flat on your back, just like that. Good. Place your hands on the mat, your palms on the mat. We're almost at the end, y'all. Good. Bring your feet towards your buttocks. Bring those feet and those knees together. Now drop those knees toward the outer edges of the mat. Bring the bottom of your feet together. Recline butterfly position. Also Supta Baddha Konasana. If you see me from the side, you can see that a little bit better. If you need to take a pillow or a block, give me this one, Josh, right here, I think. You take a pillow or a block, place them under your thighs there on the outside or under your knees. You can do that. Once you find the position that's comfortable, you'll feel this opening in your hip area. That's what you want. Place a hand on your stomach, a hand on your chest. And breathe it in and out. Some knees may go all the way to the floor without any assistance. If you got the flexibility, go for it. If you don't, put yourself a pillow there. Hold your knees. That's yoga too. Love it. We all doing this thing. Right. Big inhale and exhale. Bring those knees back together. The inside. Extend those legs forward. Drop those arms to the side, palms facing up. Drop those toes toward the outer edges of the mat. Take a big inhale. Square those shoulder blades onto the mat. Exhale and release it. You've reached the end of the physical practice. Shavasana, corpse pose. Lay it on out. Allow your eyes to close. If you want to put a pillow behind your head and get into this space of Shavasana, take some deep breaths and congratulate yourself for making it through the meditative practice. We're going to smudge with sage in here and copal. I'm smudging for you at home too. I'm sending the sense of release into the air for you. The sounds of release into the air for you. Imagine and feel that energy coming from your throat, expanding as light into the world as we absorb our affirmations. Relax, you've earned it. Maybe go to some atmospheric chill music for us, Joshua. Tab on that one. See what we sound like there so that everybody can relax. We speak the cleansing space of love over your physical body. Cleansing space of release. Releasing the fear of speaking out, of sharing your truth. Releasing the need to be affirmed by others without first being affirmed yourself. That is good. As the scales of balance emerge in my life, my throat is open for clear and divine speech. I am birthed from the love consciousness of the universe, and as such, I am free to embrace all that I emerged in this existence to be. I am free to not only walk in my truth, but to proclaim it boldly to myself and to others through the alignment of my words and my actions. And so it is. As we awaken ourselves back into this body consciousness, go ahead and wiggle your toes a little bit. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Good. Now wiggle your legs and your arms. Begin to come back into the feeling of being in the present right now. Go ahead and roll over to one side and take a few deep breaths in the fetal position. Feel the safety now in your rejuvenated body. Congratulate yourself for making it because you stayed with it. You got on and you did the doggone thing. And now bring yourself up to the seated position. Deep breath in, placing our hands at heart center. Feeling that vibratory light at the throat chakra energy. 3 hums to end the practice. Inhale. Hum. Inhale and exhale. We thank you for this moment of moving yourself, of meditating in this space, of igniting this energy inside you, this voice that you must live with others for all of us to be successful and to live and to love in love consciousness. Thank you for joining us in this particular practice today. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you, and it is said as such. Namaste. 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 All right. How y'all feel? Y'all all right? You good? You good? You okay? Good. How y'all feel at home? I know y'all feel namaste. Y'all feel good. You got through the practice. Congratulate yourself. This is the chance so you can shake it off. You can go get your device again. Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you're feeling now. I get to talk back to you. And if somebody says, hey, you ready to go? You're going to say, nah, I'm going to stay right here for the offering. Because it's time for, that's the new namaste. Namaste here for the offering. So namaste here for the offering. And it's time for us to supercharge. So grab your devices because now that we have received this jolt of energy, now that we have opened our voices to the universe, it's time for us to pour back in to that space. Any amount that your heart feels moved to give. This is the time where we give. We give electronically. We can give via Cash App. $Infinity Fellowship. You can give via YouTube. PayPal. We're watching via YouTube. You can give via PayPal. PayPal is paypal.me/Infinity Fellowship. It's all right here, right there. You can also snail mail 641 West Nocturne Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, 372 888-866-8207. Got to give you that address because we got an activity coming up today for those of you who are in Nashville and want to help out with it. So spiritual practice through giving. Now's the time for us to do it corporately. We're going to do it together. I'm going to go get my phone because I was blessed this week with a great contract that came through. And as a result, I want to make sure that I put my 10% that I give as a tither in that. You may just be giving what's in your heart today. And that's good, too, because all of the spider webs unite to subdue the lion. We did some lion's breath today. So let's give back in. Let's say our offertory affirmation. We're going to clear the screen and pull that up for us. And we're going to speak this together as we prepare to give. If you're giving on the replay, we invite you to do this as well. It supercharges your contribution. Take a deep breath here. All right, exhale. Let's say it together. Oh, limitless, abundant creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken. And so it is. All right, everybody repeat after me. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. All right, we're going to sing that as we go to our Cash App spaces and we go to our PayPal spaces, as we go to our checkbooks. Let's sing it together. Everything is good. Come on, y'all. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Come on. Everything is good. Everything is good. Oh, yeah. Everything is good. Everything is good. I got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Everything is good. Come on. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Everything is good. All right, y'all. Hadn't it been a good day today? I've got it good. Remember, singing is what helps you. Sing it with me. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it good. One more time. Sing it with me. I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. I know we've got it good too. Y'all, it's been a great service today. It's been a great moment for us to come together. We want to remind you that I'll be seeing many of you in person a little later on today because we have our Infinity Cleanup, 1 o'clock. If you RSVP, we got a lunch. If you didn't RSVP, you can still come and clean up, but you might want to stop at your favorite spot and bring you a little food so that you can get your strength up too. That's at 1 o'clock right here, 641 West Nocturne Drive. So if you hadn't signed up, that's great. Come on anyway. We got some cleaning to do as we work our way back toward our 7th anniversary, which begins next week, next month. 7 years of manifestation, y'all. Can you believe it? 641 West Nocturne Drive. I believe we have a slide. Joshua, do I have a slide up for that? I think I've got a slide for it. Or we can put it at the end if we need to. It's toward the end, so we're going to put that up for you. So I'm looking forward to meeting you. Safe distance, masks, bring your gloves, lawn equipment if you have it. We've got some cleaning equipment here, and we're going to transform this space even more. It's going to be exciting, and you get a chance to interact with people in a safe distance environment, a small group that you've been seeing online. How cool is that? So if you're in the space, we invite you. Come on up. Join us at Infinity. Next week is Spirit Sunday. We'll be back with the Voices of Infinity. We'll be back with everyone that you know and love for a boost and a download of spiritual energy. Remember, y'all, this is the time to speak your voice, to speak your truth in the world needs you. So to everybody who's joining in, to people who I see in the chat, even now, who stayed with us through Yoga Sunday and joined us, visit us for more information at myif.org. We love you guys. And guess what? That is a fact you cannot change. So remember, as we go forth, that information, when you absorb it, it does become knowledge. But when you take knowledge and put it into action, it becomes wisdom. Y'all be wise, and we speak that the love of God, the power of the ancestors rest, rule, and abide with you here on out in this space. We say together, Amen, Amen. Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. And so it is. We'll see you next week.